Yeah, I think we heard earlier from you that the cost of higher education is considered prohibitively high in Michigan. So, looking for a little more on the specifics of how you would address that as governor to make it more affordable for people.
Well, let me tell you a story about a gentleman I met. He graduated from the University of Michigan in 1968. That's 50 years ago. And he told me about how his tuition at that time was $750, and his cost of living was about $1,100, and so he could get a job, and his job over the summer was scooping ice cream, and he could afford not only to pay his entire room and board and his educational costs, but a little extra on the side that he would enjoy with his friends. Right now, at the same university, the in-state tuition is going to be $15,000 this year. Cost of living to live in Ann Arbor has skyrocketed. Let's say about $60,000 on the low end. Now you're talking about $75,000, upwards of 75 to 90 really, if you think about the inflation and the cost of housing. And I don't know anybody who can make $75,000 in the summer, frankly, especially not if they're students, especially not scooping ice cream. And a lot of that is the difference between how much the state used to subsidize higher education. At that point, it was about 75% subsidies. Today, it's about 25%. But a lot of those costs have been accounted for not by improvements in classroom teaching, not because we're paying professors or even lecturers more. In fact, we're paying them on average less because more and more of the teaching faculty are not full-time faculty, they're adjunct or lecturer faculty. And most of it is driven by administrative costs. For most of the public colleges and universities, I will have some say in board appointments. And for those that are democratically elected, I really look forward to sitting down and talking about what we can do to bring down those administrative costs. And in the meantime, investing more of our state investments in the baseline operations of those public colleges and universities, and helping to subsidize through helping to support our young people who are graduating from Michigan high schools ready to go to Michigan public colleges and universities 2 or 4 year through the My Scholars Grant. Look, this is an investment we need to be making. And right now, we've got a lot of commitments that are being made to subsidize big corporations over the next several years, accounting for some concept that somehow these corporations have created jobs. They haven't. The past 10 years have shown us that our big corporations in Michigan have not yielded a net job. In fact, the Fortune 500 have not yielded a net job because of automation and offshoring. So the better investment here is to invest in our young people and then watch what they'll do. There is the means to pay for it if we are willing to have the priority of saying that our young people in their minds are worth more than the bottom lines of some corporation. And that's a commitment that I'm making. And I look forward to following that through, working together with the universities to bring down the inflation of their costs and also start investing in their baseline operations and the students who go to their campuses.